Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl C Mama. Thank you so much for stopping by once again. This is a continuation of the video that I put out last week about some strange, unusual and downright shocking things that I've seen here in Canada. I'm just sharing my personal experience and some things that people have, we've had time to banter and talk about. So if you like what you see already, do not forget to subscribe, like, share, give this video a thumbs up, and let's jump right into the video. So the first thing I'm going to be talking about today is tap water, guys. This is winter and the water from the tap is so cold. You don't need to look for cold water, just fetch water from the tap and drink. It's so refreshing. Like my husband loves to drink cold water, but during the winter you see him stand at the tap and he's gulping 3-4 glasses of water. It's always so refreshing to see, like, you fetch the water and when you put cold water in the glass and you see it starts to steam or form those I don't know, I call it steam. It starts to form that, that the water is really chilled. Otutu. Oh my god, when you fetch water from the tap during winter, it's so good. Like, I don't know, it makes me drink plenty. I drink a lot of water during winter because the joy of just, fetching and drinking. The next thing I want to talk about today is something that I experienced when I was, doing my driving lessons. Not driving lessons, actually. When I did my driving test for my driver's license. So incidentally, I did that driving test twice. The first time is what I'm going to be talking about today. So the first time I did that test, I failed. I started driving, following this. There was an instructor beside me in the car who would tell me, okay, go this way, go that way. So while you're driving, you're looking at the signs. Where they stop sign, you stop. Where it says school zone, you reduce your speed to 30 kilometers. Where it says 50 kilometers, you do that. All that happened, and everything was going very well. We're driving and gisting and all that good stuff. And then it was during winter. That was December of 2020. So, and then we got to a spot. There was a mound of snow on the side, so I couldn't see very well. So I was now, inching closer to the road to look out so that I can be sure that it's safe before I can, enter into I was coming from a street road onto the main road. And I did that, and then I saw it was clear and I got onto the road. But guess what? By the time we got back, this guy failed me. And I was like, this guy was gisting with me and asking me, how is driving different from, here and your country. Like, I felt so relaxed because of how he engaged me and, was really gisting me. Guess what? The guy said I was too careful. He said, yes, you have to be careful, but when you're too careful, you make mistakes. You tend to do the wrong thing. I was like, what? I never knew that you can be too careful when you're driving. But my people, that was how this guy failed me, that I was too careful. It was sad. In fact, by the time I went and booked my next driving test and collected my paper and went back into the car, I cried. Like, I cried because it was painful. I just felt like I was doing so well. I felt like I did so well, but when he failed me, it broke me. I'm like, how can I be too careful? I'm not someone that you say is too careful. Well, I feel like I'm too, active, and you're telling me I was too careful. It just messed me up. Well, anyway, I did the test the second time and I passed. So yeah, that's one thing that I found strange. Like, you're saying someone was too careful while driving. Don't tell me that. Anyway, the next thing I want to talk about is food. And this food is just one particular food. What is this food? Corn. Hey, guys, the corn here in Canada. I don't know about other countries, or maybe it might be like that in the US or wherever else in the West, or maybe other countries. I'm talking about Canada. The corn in Canada is sweet. Oh my god. I don't know. I don't even know what they put in the corn. You know, when you Nigeria, when you go to eat yam porridge in some restaurants, maybe they've added sugar. You say, okay, that's why it's too sweet. But corn, you buy corn, you're the one removing the husk by yourself, and you boil the corn, and it's, oh my god, like I eat it and my sugar level just goes very, very up. Like, how is corn this sweet? Because I know that in Nigeria the corn is not so sweet. It's mild, it's sweet, especially when you buy very good ones. It's sweet, but not like this one. You're eating it, your whole body is tingling, and oh my I'm sorry, but it's so strange. Like, how is corn this sweet? What do they put? Like, I wonder if they pour sugar into the soil when they're planting the corn. I don't know, but I find it very strange that corn is that sweet. So yeah, that's one thing else that I find strange here in Canada. The next thing I want to talk about today is school traffic guard. Guys, you know, during school, in the mornings and in the afternoons when school has closed, there are people who volunteer to be traffic guards. Like, what they do is just basically, there are stop signs to guide drivers and you know, every road user around the school zones, but there are people who volunteer to, you know, guide kids cross the road, stop cars. You know, they hold the stop sign. And these people, I find that they are mostly seniors, like seniors that are retirees, people that have retired. Maybe they're just at home, or you know, they have nothing much they're really doing at home. They volunteer to come and do this traffic guard work. I find it amazing. My heart always goes out to them when I see them doing this. And you see them, they're doing it with so much joy. There's this particular one that when we used to go to the office before this pandemic started, I always see him, and when I'm approaching him, I stop like very far before I get to his spot, because I just enjoy watching the man. And when I look at him, all I'm thinking about is Father Christmas, because Santa Claus, he's like bulky with, you know, gray beard, gray hair, and he's doing this job. You see, he's just smiling at people, waving at people, and I'm like, this is just volunteer. And it just makes me feel happy that, you know, people are just thoughtful to help out, to, you know, to add value where it's required, where, you know, I don't know how to say, but I just find it really appealing and, you know, thoughtful that there's something like that. So guys, the next thing I want to talk about today is the DIY in Canada. Hey, the DIY in Canada. Is it DIY driving? Is it DIY nanny? Is it DIY fixing of things in your house? Oh my god. The DIY in Canada, you have to do everything yourself. Like, do it yourself is real here. You buy furniture, the furniture company will come and dump the furniture in your house. Will not couple it. I remember when Nigeria, we ordered a dining set, and you know, it was my contact the people had. I was at work, my husband was home that day to receive the set, and then they bring the set, and he calls me like, babe, these people they don't want to couple it. And I'm like, how? And then I called the office, and the office were like, no, they're supposed to couple it. And I'm like, okay. I called my husband and put them on the phone, and I spoke to your office, and they said you're supposed to couple it, and they said yes, they're going to couple it, that they're sorry. They were even apologizing. Here, sorry. They will bring it. In fact, if they try and bring it into your house, jump up. They will bring it. If it's outside, they dump it for you. Manage and carry your thing inside, but you will couple your item yourself. If you want them to couple it for you, you're going to pay an additional fee for it to be coupled. Or are you talking about, you know, doing repairs in your house? Something like you need a plumber for toilets, a clogged toilet, a clogged sink, or a carpenter, or you want to mount your TV or mount. My dear, if you're not willing to do it yourself, something like, let's say, okay, you want to fix your flusher of the toilet. The person that will fix it will tell you is maybe $150, between $150 and $200 per hour. And maybe it will take 2 hours to fix that thing. If they are nice, they can tell you, okay, the first hour they will collect, let's say it's $180, for instance. They'll tell you the first hour will collect $180, the second hour will collect $120. So that's $300 to fix toilets. Convert that to naira. No be person go tell you. You will go to YouTube and learn how to do it and fix it yourself. Because by the time you think of all that money that you're going to pay just to, maybe change some, and it doesn't, by the time you do it yourself, you find out that it's not even a big deal. It's crazy. Or are we talking about childcare? Yes, the kids go to daycare, they go to school, and when they come back, you have to watch them. Here in Canada, you can't leave a child below, I think it's 11 years by themselves. An adult or someone 14 years and above has to be with them. So if you say you want to go out, maybe you and your partner, your spouse, you live together and your spouse is at work, you have to do something, you have to find a babysitter for if it's 3 hours you're going to spend or 5 hours, you find a babysitter to stay with your kid while you're doing what you're doing. In Nigeria, we had all that help, we had family, we could easily get, helps to come and stay with us. I know growing up, we had like 2 helps, and I had an auntie and an uncle staying with us. So, my parents could do their thing. Here, before you plan that you're going to have a day without your child, you would have invested, you would have spent some money. You can't just do it. No. Except maybe there's an auntie or an uncle or a grandparent or your spouse. If there's no one helping you out personally, you have to spend money. It's exhausting. Or are you talking about your car? Here in Canada, we have summer tire, winter tire. So before winter comes, I think it's 1st of December, or is it 1st of November? I've forgotten the date, but by that date, if you've not changed your car tires to the winter tire, police will start stopping you and issuing tickets. So you have to change to your winter tires at a certain time. Summer tires, there's no ticketing for changing your tires, but of course you have to change your winter tires to summer tires during summer, so that the tires stay durable. Because if you use your summer tires winter tires during summer, it's going to erode quickly. So for each time you're changing your tires, it's between $200 to $350. And I remember when we moved to this area during this winter, I saw neighbors like helping each other change their tires. I was like, I was telling my husband, won't you can make friends? This kind of friendship is lucrative. You save you this money where your friends are helping you to change your tire. So it was just like a case of some guys on the street, you help, they helped each other, they all change their tires by themselves. My husband was like, for now, let's just pay the money and get it done right. But it's just something that twice a year. It's not even like you're going to service your car or like your tire actually needs to be changed or anything. It's mandatory that you change your tire during those periods. So it's interesting. So for today's tip, what I'm going to say is, if you are new to Canada, please do not be shy. Do not feel anyhow about it. But I would say make use of support systems around you. And when I say support system, what I mean is there's something called Women in Need. There are support programs all around the city where you find yourself in, and these support programs, they help newcomers settle in. They help you with things ranging from furniture, food, finding jobs, integration, anything at all. When you land, they can even help you find that accommodation. When you land, please seek out these support groups in and around your city and take advantage of them, because it's really helpful. I hope you like this tip for today. So guys, we have come to the end of today's video. If you like what you see, if you liked watching this video, do not forget to leave a comment, subscribe, give it a thumbs up, share this video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.